Happy Sunday. It is day 7 of bar exam prep. I thought it would be kind of fun to go through how much money I've spent putting together my own bar review course. I'm a non-traditional bar exam taker. I graduated law school over a decade ago, and I'm planning on taking the February 2026 bar. I'm licensed in another jurisdiction, but I'd like to be licensed in others. The way that I decided to take this bar exam was to cherry pick the vendors that provided the materials that best suit the way that I study. So I'm not going to be taking a traditional bar exam course. Instead, I've selected items that I think are going to be the most helpful for me. So the first thing that I purchased was the UWorld QBank, and that I felt the explanations and the way that they provided explanations after each of the multiple choice questions would be best suited for the way I like to study. The UWorld QBank cost me $419. The next thing that I purchased was from Adaptabar. I purchased the writing guide as well as the MBE video lectures. Each of those modules are normally $395 each. I managed to find a promotion at the time that I purchased, and my total came to $662.14. The next thing that I purchased was the Emmanuel Strategies and Tactics for the MBE, which is a textbook. I purchased this off of Amazon, and I paid $91.15. What I did with the book actually is I cut the spine off of it, and I created these little packets out of the information, so I'm able to kind of take the textbook with me on the go. The next thing that I also have are some textbooks from a traditional bar exam course. One of my friends happened to take the bar exam last year, so I was kindly gifted the textbook, so I do have a copy of those in case I'd like to review those. I purchased a 15-inch MacBook Air. I am taking the UBE, and there is a typed portion of the exam. I was not comfortable saying that I was going to write the exam. I decided that this would be a worthy purchase. I did purchase a 15-inch because I felt like the larger screen would be more conducive to studying as well as taking the exam. And I did purchase the laptop already because I felt that being comfortable in utilizing it during my study time would help me on bar exam day as well. The last thing that I purchased, that was a very small purchase, was a couple of updated school supplies or like office supplies so that I'm a little bit more comfortable studying. Some really fancy index cards that I can use markers on and they don't bleed through, so they're really fantastic. I also purchased some fancy highlighters, some pens, and things like that. That ended up costing me $50. So all in for the general items that I purchased, it ended up being $1,223.60. With the addition of the laptop, which I spent $1,308 on, my total comes to $2,531.60 right now. I imagine there'll be some other things that I do need to purchase as I continue to study, but I thought it would be fun to share. If you're in the same shoes as me, I'd love to hear what you're utilizing to study. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.